Mark, Steve, down here at Platform Performance, where you work with quite a few of our boxers that work for VIP.
Yeah. Who's it now? So there's Ryan Oliver, there's Danny Wright, Stacey Copeland, Charlie, obviously, who you've seen tonight.
Well, Charlie's just working with him now on his strength and conditioning.
Yeah, just finished his last S&C of his camp, and it's probably been the best one so far. He's looking in great shape.
Yeah, he's looking nice and sharp now towards the end. We're tapering him a bit. All through really, he's progressed every week, more and more loads on the bar, so yeah, he's looking good.
And how long have you had this place then?
So we've been in this facility for 2 months. We had it for 2 months before that while we did it up. Yeah. And before that we had another place in Ashton for about 18 months.
And you both come from a boxing background, don't you?
Yeah, that's right, yeah. So we first actually met at Staley Bridge ABC, weren't it?
Yeah, which I think that lasted for about 12 months after, didn't it? Shut down.
Something around that, yeah.
But we had, it's about 10 years ago, so from there to Bredbury and Stockport, which is where we've both had the majority of our fights.
I know I mentioned you before, I've videoed you on a few occasions when you've been fighting in the championships and on some of the club shows.
Yeah, that's right, yeah. I didn't realise obviously until I come here tonight, but it must be 3 or 4 fights that you videoed, so yeah, it'd be interesting to have a look at them.
But you've what, about 40 odd fights now?
I've had 40 as an amateur, and you've had 10, is that right? So we've had like 50 fights between us. So yeah, should stand us in good stead.
But obviously, yeah, working with the platform. I know I spoke to Stacey a few weeks ago, and she said she's come down here, and obviously you must have the connection from when you boxed at Bredbury and Stockport Bredbury.
Yeah, obviously the sort of head coach there, well the person who founded the club, Stacey's granddad, Roy.
Yeah, and top geezer.
Yeah, everyone in the boxing world knows him.
Even most people out of the boxing world you speak to seem to know Roy.
Well, we've had clubs where, like shows where we turned up to fight, like, whoa, where are you from? Oh, Bredbury, Stockport. Oh, right lads, come on in. But yeah, so obviously he founded the club, Stacey's granddad, and then her dad is sort of like one of the sort of lead coaches now.
Yeah, he was like head coach there while he was for the majority of our fights, to be honest. So.
Well, you've been to university and everything too.
Yeah, so I went to University of Salford, did my undergrad in sports science, where I specialised that in strength and conditioning, and then went on straight away, did a masters in strength and conditioning. Through all of that, it was all boxing related, so like all the research that I did behind the scenes, the people I worked with was mainly boxing. I mean, throughout that I worked with like Lancs Cricket Club and Man United Ladies, England lacrosse, teams like that, but throughout all of that I was always working in the background with boxers sort of on the side.
How old are you now then?
25 now.
So you're both young lads then, what are you, 26?
Yeah, I'm 26, yeah, Mark's 25, so...
I'm only spring chicken compared to it.
Yeah, but you look old.
And you know, I was mentioning to you before, like I said, you know, we're in a fantastic situation where boxing is concerned in the Northwest. Is that not something, because you're still involved, you're still fighting, aren't you now?
Yeah, so my last fight was last September. Obviously, since that I've started coaching a lot more, and that's had to take a back foot, but when we get a bit more settled, even both of us have said the same thing, we both like to get back into it. And
yeah, I'm just waiting for Charlie to move through the rankings so I don't have to go take his title off.
But I mean, obviously it's a fantastic scene to be involved in. But this place, it's only small like Preston, but you have got an upstairs. Is that looking to expand up there eventually?
Yeah, that was one of the biggest reasons why I wanted the place, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean,
where it could expand.
What we've got here now is a similar size to what we had at the last place, but obviously we've got upstairs which we can work on, so we'll literally double the capacity of what we had, and we can separate the strength conditioning side with all the boxers and the athletes, and keep the fitness classes and keep the general public coming in and out upstairs then. So
what services do you offer here outside of the box, obviously working with the professionals? But I mean, you must be, is it a gym that anyone can come to?
Oh yeah, like anyone and everyone, yeah. I'd say the only difference really that we have to a normal gym is that everything that we do is coached, so everyone who comes through the doors has a training programme, and everything they do is overseen by ourselves and Lee, who coaches with us as well. So.
And what about nutrition and all that? Do you help the guys with that as well? That's something that a lot of gyms seem to be offering now.
Yeah, well, I'll let you.
Yeah, we've always offered kind of nutritional advice and as much help as we can along the way. I'm currently on a nutrition course myself, doing a MAC nutrition uni course. So I'm like coming up to, I've got till next April on that, so I'll finish that off next year, and then should be able to offer a much more professional service with nutrition. Yeah.
So I mean, we do, like you say, we do offer it now to people, but on a more of a smaller scale in it than we will do in sort of the next 6 months or so.
Yeah, that's the same for everyone who comes in and out the door as well. That's not just athletes, etc. Stuff like that. We're willing to work with. There's people in here who are just coming in for fat loss, to gain a bit of muscle, just for general fitness, and we offer advice and help to all of them nutritionally. Like Mark said, everyone who comes into the gym gets a program. So yeah.
So even sort of whether they're professional athlete or whether they're just general public, everyone gets the same sort of service. It just gets tailored to whatever it is they're trying to train for. So if it's like Charlie who's training for a specific fight, then his training's focused towards that. Versus if it's a certain person who's come in and just said, I put on a bit of weight recently, I want to look better, feel better, then that's all the difference really in the sort of service they get.
And where was your gym before this then? Was it close to this area? Have you managed to keep hold of the people that you had bring them down to this place?
Yeah, it was just it was literally probably a mile down the road, if that. So we was quite lucky when we moved there. We managed to work it so there was only a week break while we finished this place off. So they weren't leaving clients without too much time to go and find another gym or whatever. And luckily all of them have moved over with us.
Yeah, it's kind of like what the minimum that we hoped when we moved over was that we'd at least retain the ones that we had. All of them came with us, and then as soon as we opened this place, a load of new people joined. So it's been a good start to it. Like I say, we're only 2 months into this place, but it's been going really well.
Yeah, it's picked up. We've had, like Mark said, plenty. When we first opened, we had a load of new people turn up, and it's just been growing steadily week on week.
Well, I mean, you two are sat here, but in the background, as you can hear, you've got a busy gym here. And how many other guys work down here with you?
Well, there's Lee who's doing an internship from Leeds Trinity University, and then there's a couple of other people who we sort of call on when either one or both of us can't make it, or if for whatever reason we know it's going to be busier, then there's a couple of people who we call in, but none of them really work as a full-on basis as much as we do.
Yeah, at the minute we're here. Both of us are here whenever we can be, so we're here every night.
You might be putting beds upstairs up.
We've talked about that a few times.
We've talked about that. These sofas have looked tempting sometimes when it's got a bit late on. But yeah, we're here 6 till 10, pretty much.
6 in the morning till 10 in the evening?
Just evenings at the moment, so we get here 6 while 10 in the evening, then we're here on and off on a Friday or throughout the day, aren't we? And then all weekend, so we're getting here like 9 o'clock on a weekend, and the gym closes at 4, but...
So does that mean you have full-time jobs as well then, or...?
Well, I have a part-time job, and then you've got a full-time job.
Yeah, so we're both obviously running jobs at the minute while we're getting this place set up, and there's a lot of money that we're pumping into the gym, so hopefully one day in the near future we'll be able to spend a lot more time here and focus all our energy on this place.
The plan really is to get once the upstairs is opened, and downstairs, we've doubled the capacity. I suppose it'd be then when we'd be looking to make it open all day long and make it full time. Yeah.
Well, hopefully I'll be coming down here quite regularly with all the fighters that are training down here, and I'll look forward to watching the progression.
Yeah. Thanks for coming down. It's been good to finally put a face to the voice.
Cheers,
Thanks a lot, lads.
Appreciate it,
It's been a pleasure. See you later. Bye bye.